everybody. Welcome. It is Thanksgiving. It is Thursday. Hi, E. How are you? Um, hope everybody's doing well on this evening. It was Thanksgiving here in the U.S. So for any of our American audience here, I hope your food was delicious, even if, this particular Thanksgiving was not the way it usually is for many of us, which is completely fine. It happens. Mine felt a bit odd this year, honestly. Good. Just finished streaming some Hive Swap, getting a little package for second Thanksgiving dinner. Well, I mean, I can only really encourage that. Good food is delicious and worth consuming multiple times. So I hope whatever you wind up consuming for your second Thanksgiving dinner is just as good as your first Thanksgiving dinner. We parted down a lot this year for us. It was just, the turkey and some mashed potatoes. And hi, Kaylee, how are you? Feel free to lurk, that is fine. We encourage this, and none shall ever be shamed for it here on this channel. Today has been relatively quiet. I am currently getting myself lost in Markarth itself, because I'm trying to remember where the heck the crafting board is, and I feel like I'm missing it entirely, and I don't know where exactly it is. He also purchased a game where you play as a fictional shark out for revenge against humans. Oh my goodness. I don't know what game that is, but it sounds amazing. Not great. So is lurking and watching Castle. Castle is a valid choice. Like, I encourage this. It's a good show. I've not seen a whole lot of it, but from what I have heard, it is good. Yeah, I'm getting completely turned around right now because gods only know. I have no idea where anything is. Like, you would think it would be central to where all of the other crafting stations are, but no, it is not, and I'm not sure where they freaking are in Markarth, and this is terrible. I will find it eventually. You know what? We're just gonna go back to Solitude, I think, because that is where I know crafting stations are. And I don't feel like getting further lost in this town just trying to do my daily writs. Okay, so the game E has been playing is called Man Eater, and that's how I get around my can we not demonize sharks cringe by making it Shark Avenger Tale. That's fair. That is fair. I honestly do not know what it is with Hollywood and most media demonizing sharks. Like, I honestly do not know. Because when you think about it, most, shark movies, they are vicious and attacking people all the time. And, yes, some sharks will attack people, but, I don't know. I take issue with a lot of shark movies, to be honest. To be honest with you all. Yes. My day has been relatively chill, all things considered. playing this right now. I did briefly consider not streaming tonight, but like I knew I'd also regret it if I didn't, because I like streaming. I like hanging out with you guys. It's either because in their territory they're desperately hungry or a mistaken identity. Yeah, exactly. Like from underneath, like a human on a surfboard, vaguely, like kind of resembles in silhouette like a turtle or something. So I can see sharks making that mistake. You know, it's just... Anyway. Cows? Where did cows come from? How did we get on cows? Much more deadly than any shark. Ooh, I actually don't know about that. But to be fair, I wouldn't know about that. I don't know how deadly cows are compared to sharks. I don't know a lot about either of them, if I'm being completely honest with you all. It's not really the sort of thing I know a whole lot about. But here we are, flailing about this anyway. 22 people are killed by cows every year. I did not know that. I genuinely did not know that. Huh. But now I'm just curious, like, do the cows run into them? Do they kick people? Like, what is death by cow even like? Huh. To anybody just coming into this stream, I'm aware this is a very odd topic. But apparently cows are more deadly than sharks, and I'm just now wondering how exactly, like, death by cow winds up happening. Which is, okay, it's a weird statement, I'm aware of this. But, like, I'm just curious now, you know? Like, I don't know how to feel about this information. I genuinely do not know how to feel. Huh. I mean, it's pretty interesting. Big herbivores are generally more aggressive than big predators. Case in point, hippos. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Hippos, I love them, but they are freaking terrifying. Hippos are terrifying. They look like big, squishy, huggable entities, but they are not. They will F you up severely. Again, weird statements to probably try to make, but here we are nonetheless making it. I just, wow. Huh. Now I'm just sitting here and just contemplating this. It's a weird topic to think about, I feel like. I may need to look this up later after stream. Just like, how exactly are, like, herbivores killing people? And that is E's tangent for today. It is an entertaining tangent, so I approve. But yeah, that is a whole thing. I am getting very turned around in my own inventory. Sorry, I happened to look at my inventory and I realized it's sort of a disaster area. So I'm trying to minimize this as much as possible before we get started with actual story today. because gods only know that I'm going to need the inventory space for other things, like loot. That is a thing I really need to be considering and doing stuff with, because loot is important. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, important is a bit subjective, but like I do need space for loot, because that is a thing that we are going to be dealing with in this game. Stomping, running over, biting, also horns, antler, and tusks. Yeah. Any creature can be incredibly terrifying. Okay, I think that's about as good as that's getting. So it's going to be, I think, relatively quiet today, which is just fine. Because I do know it is the holiday, and lots of people are with friends and family today. The deadliest man killer of them all, the mosquito. You are not wrong, sir. You are not wrong. You are absolutely not wrong. That is... Oh, jeez. I just noticed I also have, like, some antiquities I need to dig up, so we might actually start off today very, very easy and just ease into going through antiquity hunting in Elder Scrolls. There's a part of me that's a little hesitant to get back into the story right now, just because I know we don't have a whole lot of friends with us today. But at the same time, like, I'm intrigued by the story. I want to get back to it. But also I have leads that are expiring, and I literally just noticed this. So we might start off with just some antiquity hunting today, and then ease on into things. Yeah, mosquitoes are terrifying. Mosquitoes are freaking terrifying. I don't like them. To be fair. I do not like them. Yes, so there's apparently a page in your quest journal for antiquities, and you can see all of your active leads here. And, like, I found a couple, and, like, ones you haven't dug up yet. Oh god, this one is about to expire in, like, 2 days. So I should probably go do the thing. I have been incredibly bad about keeping track of that. New antiquity leads, if you've never dug them up before, they expire within, like, a certain amount of time. It's kind of frustrating in that regard. Especially if, you know, if you're still kind of new at this, and, like, say you've stumbled upon a lead for, like an ultimate level thing, and you might not have the skill necessary to dig it up yet. And you might not get that skill in, like, a month. And then it expires, and you have to try to find it all over again. I like antiquities as a system. I really do. I'm a little concerned that, the icon down here is not loading. But that said, I feel like some of it could have been slightly better designed, I guess. I don't know if that's really the phrase I want to use in this regard. But oh, thank you. My connection to the server timed out. That's lovely. We're coming back over here. It's because you guys won't see my password anyway, because it tends to be grayed out. But, you know, I'm being careful. You know, I kind of was worried that might be the case, considering the loading icon at the bottom right of the screen was not even moving. Sigh. Anyhow, will it actually let me log in? I don't know. We will see. We will see. Oh, so while we're waiting for loading to actually happen, I have been thinking some more about starting to stream more Final Fantasy XIV again, which, as we all know, I have not done in quite some time. I think I might be able to justify doing that again soon. Because game subscriptions are like the bane of my life at the moment. This is what happens when you do not make a whole lot of cash for the better part of like a year or so. That said, I might actually be able to start doing that soon-ish. So I'm very excited about that. I hope you all will be too. Going to be making a brand new character and just having a grand old time in the course of everything. So hopefully that'll work out decently for me. I don't know. I reason to run the game with Thy. I mean, I would not say no. Half of the fun of any game is being able to run around with friends. And I feel like the way Final Fantasy XIV sort of builds group content into the overall structure of the game is probably my favorite way any game has ever done it. And I miss it. I do. Every time I watch a Final Fantasy XIV stream, I genuinely miss Eorzea and the world. And I'm just running up here because there's a chest up here. But, like, I miss it. And hopefully y'all are willing to potentially come along on that ride with me as I poke at things and try to remember how the game works. Oh god. I'm gonna get attacked by skeevers, I think. Yep. Hello, skeever. Hello, skeevers. That third one was late. It works pretty well. I mean, of course, it completely depends on, like, if your character is something that the queues really want or need at a particular time. But I do like that it just sort of forces you to learn how to work with other people. I don't know. That, to me, I enjoy. I'm weird like that, though. I freely admit that. I freely admit that. DPS queues are hell. They can be. Yeah. Now, admittedly, I tend to be a healer in games, so my knowledge of such pain is incredibly limited in some regards. 80 minutes for an Odin queue. Oh, God. I think I ran Odin a grand total of like once just to get that out of my log. But like that was back before everything got like adjusted / revamped or whatever. So I actually haven't touched the game since potential revamps happened, so I don't know how different any of it is, I guess, is what I'm trying to go for with this sentence. Mog isn't too bad, usually. Odin was the one that I tended to have pain with, as I recall. Some of the trials are a bit more popular than others were. I think that's sort of always been the case, though. I might be misremembering. That one-hit kill move uses if you don't beat him quick enough. Yep. Yeah. Some of that stuff is just painful. Some of it is incredibly painful. I will say, though, Final Fantasy XIV is... Oh god, what's the word I want to use?
Penumbra? Really? I guess I'm impressed.
I think. Is this the way I want to go? No, it's not. Final Fantasy XIV, when it comes to group content, I honestly feel like it's slightly more welcoming for players who are newer to the game itself. Like, if you, at least in my experience, if you tell the people you're running with that, oh, this is my first time in here, like 90% of the time, people will be relatively nice and might like take time to explain some mechanics of things. And I don't know, I like that a lot personally. We're getting off of this horse because that tends to F things up. Oh god, nope, leave me alone. I'm absolutely running the wrong way. It's fine. My one issue with Antiquities is the fact that the eye takes forever to like recharge. This is part of the reason why I don't sprint when I'm doing this and I get off of my horse. Because the Antiquarian's eye takes so long to recharge, it seems kind of pointless, you know? You're gonna try to not get near that, but it might be unavoidable. I don't know. I'm hoping the place I need to dig up this antiquarian thing is not over there. Oh, thank God. The gods are kind to me today. Because I don't have to go right towards that dolmen. Ah. No, that's a... Ah, there it is. There it is. Okay. Now, I personally like starting off in the corners. Because to my mind, that makes it a teeny bit easier to start figuring out where the item is that I'm trying to dig up. There we go. Now this is the part that's a bit frustrating, trying to dig up additional loot. You're not always successful. Case in point, this run is not going to be successful because I am out of time. Oh, nope, I found an extra thing. Hi, Yumi. Why is it, whenever I say, oh, we're not going to find the thing, we're not going to find extra loot, I find the extra loot. Why is it always this way? Alright. So that one's going to be good for like another 30 days. Just that lead in particular, I only had a couple of days left on. No, Mr. Crocodile, leave me alone. I don't want to fight you. Okay. Now we can safely go back to the Reach, and I will feel less bad about this. Normally I would run back to a way shrine. I'm just feeling lazy. Do not do what I'm doing, especially not if you're new to the game. It is just, it will cost you way too much money. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Here's me. I don't remember for main story if I was above ground or in Blackreach. For anybody who doesn't remember, we have learned a great many things since we began. Where even are we? We are in the Reach. Alright, so we do need to come back here. So, we have learned a great many things. We have, first of all, learned that Lady Blaine, who we were interacting with previously, is a vampire, working with the Grey Host, and is after the Dark Heart of Skyrim. She got a key that we were looking for. Oh boy, there's been a lot. Currently, the speculation is from what we have learned about the Dark Heart. Like, it seems incredibly, like, eldritch horror-y to me, and to a lot of you, because I know you all pointed that out. So I'm really curious to see what exactly this thing actually is. Yumi is full of foods, but saving room for pie. What sort of pie? I myself, I'm not a pie person normally. My folks make apple for Thanksgiving. I'm not a huge apple pie fan myself, but I know some other people are. But I hope food was delicious. I hope Bella did not try to steal said food. Made both a chocolate and a pumpkin pie. Oh. Chocolate pie is acceptable. I would eat that. I would absolutely eat that. So full disclosure, I'm not a huge pumpkin pie person. This information shocked and horrified my Dungeons and Dragons DM. He likes pumpkin pie quite a bit. I'm less into it.
Keep at it! Put that silver we acquired to good use, you lazy goat herders.
Try to get picks before we cut them. Ooh, yes, please. Oh, so they did silver the weapons. Okay. Excellent. Someone went back in and got the silver from the Dwemer ruins, so now we have a whole bunch of silvered weapons. That's exciting.
I wondered if you were going to return, Harrier. The worms and ghosts wouldn't stop whispering to me, talking about dark doings and stirring evil. But they were deadly silent about you. Did you catch up to Lady Blaine?
Sort of. But she got away again. She's trying to awaken something she called the Dark Heart.
The Dark Heart, you say? There's a tale as old as the Ridge with an evil heart at its center. Like most Ridge stories, it ends bloody.
Of course it does.
Blaine might have slipped your net, but we know what she's on about. Thanks to you, this hunt isn't over yet. The story of the Dark Heart. The Ghost Song clan knows it well. My clan. Once. I need to speak with my sister, Nathari. She studied the old secrets. Knows about prophecies, both ill and fair. If anyone can glean the mind of Lady Blaine, it's her.
Old secrets?
Traditions passed down from our foremothers. Like the story of the prophecy of the Dark Heart. It deals with souls, shadows, endings. I know the core of it. but Nathari understands the nuances. Unfortunately, we haven't spoken in a long time.
Would Nathari talk to me?
An outsider? Not likely. We need someone to intercede on our behalf. We need Brayden. He's a friend, and he holds the respect of the clan. If he vouches for you, Nathari might talk to you. He often visits Roldan Ring to trade news. Meet me there.
I'll meet you there.
Brayden can speak to the mood of the Ghost Song clan. Tell him what you told me. I'm sure he'll help us get a meeting with my sister. He's a werewolf, mind you, but I've never had a truer friend. Look for him at Roldan Ring. I'll meet you there.
What's Roldan Ring?
Roldan Ring is an ancient site southeast of here. It's neutral ground, a place where all clans of the Reach can gather to trade and share stories. Brayden visits the place a lot. He loves to chatter with other clans.
Why don't you and your sister talk anymore?
Years ago, we argued about what the Spirit Queen's teachings meant for our clan. Nathari believes that we're meant to return to the old ways, the dark ways, to seek Namira's favor. I believe those days are better left behind us.
So you left the clan?
More like the clan left me. My sister turned them against me. As the days grew darker, the Ghost Song Witch has found it easier to see things her way than mine. Regardless, my people will always be my people.
The Ghost Song Clan. That's an unusual name.
The Spirit Queen often speaks to the witches of my clan. My former clan. Oh, we honor all the spirits of the Reach, but the Spirit Queen herself chose our foremothers to be the keepers of dark and powerful secrets.
The Spirit Queen?
You know her as Namira.
Oh.
And yes, she is a spirit of death. Your soft priests in their stone houses see her as a fearsome spectre, fools that they are. Rich folk know the Spirit Queen as a guide. She watches over us when we take that final journey.
Your friend Brayden is a werewolf? Can we trust him?
And your friend is a vampire. Werewolves are Hircine's chosen. Many of the Reach's greatest champions are skin changers. Brayden and the other werewolves are nothing like those Grey Host Ravagers. They're the clan's loyal protectors.
I mean, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. There's Roldan Ring. Ah, further down. Do. Zipping through here. Trying not to get attacked by Briarheart people that I just noticed were here. It's fine. This is fine. This is completely fine and normal and not weird. Oh, I just ran right past a bear. I just noticed as I'm running down this way, I'm like, oh, that's a bear. Oh god, how do I even get out of here? This was a mistake. I thought there was an easy connection up here, but apparently there isn't. I thought it was just a straight shot. I apparently misinterpreted the map, as I am prone to doing. No, I don't live there now. Haha. Happy Gobble Gobble Day. Hi, Pythagoras. Thank you. Happy Turkey Day to you as well. Come on, Rana. Let's talk to your friend.
Brayden, what news of the Ghost Song clan?
Your sister led the clan to Lost Valley. I was about to join them. Who's the outsider?
An ally against the Grey Host. I'll let them tell you themselves.
Hi. You are a big boy. Hi.
An outsider walking alongside the great and powerful Arana. That's not a sight I thought I'd see today. And she says you're an ally. Tell me, outsider, why do you care what happens to the Reach?
Oh my god. I love his voice. I don't know who his voice actor is. I love it. I'm trying to stop the Grey Host. We need to talk to Arana's sister.
An outsider come to fight outsiders. I wish you hadn't brought your war here in the first place. Speaking with Nathari is going to be difficult, even if she would agree to such a meeting. She's taken the clan to Lost Valley Redoubt.
Lost Valley? What? Rosie's currently staring at me watching Twitch. Hi, Rosie. Lost Valley.
That's just what the Reach folk call it. It isn't actually lost. We know exactly where it is. It's a sacred place from a darker time. Nathari said the time had come to return to Lost Valley. Promised the clan a great revelation.
What kind of revelation?
I'm not sure, but I'm no witch. Some of our rituals aren't meant to be shared with outsiders, I'll tell you that much. Still, if Arana says it's important for you to speak to her sister, I believe her. I'll vouch for you, outsider.
Yeah, very much so. The Norn in this area, like, the people we've run into in this area, their accents are either, like, Irish or Scottish, or some just straight up have a standard American accent. Like, it feels very inconsistent, but also kind of believable at the same time, if that makes any sense. Tell me more about Lost Valley.
As I said, the place is sacred to us. The Nords built a great barrow there, but long before that, Lost Valley was a place dedicated to dark worship.
Dark worship?
Not all Reach folk practices involve blood and sacrifice, but many of our oldest traditions do. Lost Valley was a center for such activity once upon a time. Oh, don't worry. You're helping Arana. I won't offer your heart to Namira. Not today.
Thanks. I feel so comforted right now. Arana tells me you two used to be good friends.
Yes. We grew up together in the Ghost Song clan. I was furious when the clan banished her. I almost followed, but I couldn't. The clan needs my protection, especially now against the Grey Host.
Okay, so now we have to go over to Lost Valley. Also, what is that? What is that emoji you made? What is that? It's very cute and slightly terrifying, whatever it is. I can't really tell. Like, keep in mind, keep looking at chat on my phone screen, so it's like this small. Also, what the? I wasn't going to do this. I was going to leave it alone.
I'm off to Lost Valley. If you want to find your sister, that's where she'll be.
Why Lost Valley, Nathari? What are you planning, my sister?
So they're going to wander off that way. I was going to leave it alone. I really was, but, Harrow Storm literally just unfolded. So, if there are people here, I will help. People.
Fine sacrifice to the Harrow Storm.
Looks like the Dark Kirby. I'm not familiar with either of those. I'm familiar with Spriggan. Because I have played Final Fantasy XIV. But that's about it.
Another fruitful harvest.
Speaking of Final Fantasy XIV, Yumi, you may have missed the talk about such things earlier, but I think I might be able to justify resubbing. So I might be able to return to Eorzea soon. I'm very excited. Freaking, I don't even know what killed me. What killed me? Oh, the freaking Shrike. That's what killed me. The Shrikes are painful. I don't like them. They are honestly one of the enemies from Harrow Storms that I like the least. Nope. Oh god. Stop that. I'm very excited to potentially be getting back to Eorzea at some point soon.
The ritual will continue.
Whee! Okay, third witch pike down.
This storm has served its purpose.
God, is the Vampire Lord what we got to deal with? Kinda hoping not, because the Vampire Lord is very much a springy boy. Well, usually he's a very springy boy.
This summoning must have been flawed.
If you have enough people around, it's not quite as bad. Yeah, nothing too great out of it. It's fine. Where are we going? Oh my god. I was literally just over here for another thing, and now I gotta go back. I love this game, but sometimes it very much tells you to go back to places you've already been. I hope your secondary meal is delicious, E. I personally have consumed far too much food already this evening, so I will not be consuming a secondary meal. The temptation is strong, though, I will not lie. Alright, let's come down this way. It is true, pacing is always important. Pacing is key.
This Grey Host scout has been clawed to pieces. Brayden's work, I presume. But why are these monsters here in the first place?
That is a good question.
Brayden must have gotten here ahead of us. I'd recognize his handiwork anywhere. It seems that the redoubt is overrun with Grey Host troops. We'll need to get past them to reach the old ritual site.
Where is the ritual site?
The Nords built their barrow over the caves that were once used by my ancestors. The Spirit Queen led the first Ghost Song matron to a spot deep beneath the redoubt. I think that's where Nethari has taken the clan.
You make it sound like no one else has used this place in a really long time.
They haven't. My mother had the entrance to the barrow concealed when I was a young girl. No one has used it since before I was born. I always knew those old stories interested my sister. But I never expected her to lead the clan down there.
Bella got to meet Grandma today. Aww. Hope Grandma liked her. Tell me more about your sister.
Nethari is younger than me, but way too sure of herself. When I was the clan's matron, I tried to mentor her, but she follows her own heart. Witches can be a stubborn lot. Only wish she heard others as well as she thinks she hears the Spirit Queen.
What do you think the Spirit Queen is saying to Nethari?
Doesn't matter what I think. It's what Nethari believes she hears. What she sees in every sign important. From what Brayden said, she thinks it's time to return to the old ways. Blood sacrifice and dark magic. I wanted nothing to do with that.
Is that why you're no longer part of the clan?
Nethari wanted to be matron, and the clan. They were ready to choose her over me. I wanted to forge new traditions, but she promised them Namira's blessing if they heeded the old ways. Fear and superstition are powerful motivators.
Yeah, that's a good call, Pythagoras. For us, at least here, I currently live with my folks, for anybody who doesn't know, so our Thanksgiving was literally just me and my folks, but it was nice. A bit weird, because usually this time of year we'd have, like, relatives here and everything, but not this year, which is the safer option, undeniably. But it was still a little weird, not gonna lie. How do you know that Brayden killed that scout?
A werewolf killed this vampire, and it wasn't one of those Grey Host mongrels. Brayden would have easily beaten us here, and I know his preferred method for delivering a quick kill. I imagine we might see more of his handiwork inside the redoubt.
Alright, in we go. And I'm not sprinting, just in case I need to attack things. Because...
I don't understand. It's like the Grey Host is guarding this place.
Why? That is a very good question. Yeah, I'm not sprinting because sprinting requires stamina in-game, and I use that for my abilities, so for my own sanity, and so I'm able to attack things efficiently, we are not sprinting. But there's a chest here. We're gonna unlock it. Sometimes these chests have antiquarian leads. This one did not. But sometimes they do, so I try to make a point of opening them as I find them. Because sometimes new shiny things are fun. Your stamina runs out. I mean, it technically shouldn't because I've like maxed out my stamina, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, honestly. I have absolutely sprinted too far and too fast and not had any left to attack anything that might have come at me. So, in this particular instance, I'd rather...
The Grey Host attacked my clan. At least not yet. We need to find them.
I would rather err on the side of caution. So, this is what I'm thinking right now. My thought is that her sister is currently working with the Grey Host. That is my thought. I'm hoping I am wrong. I'm really hoping I am wrong. But we can't discount that as a possibility either. And I have a fear that this is what is happening. My fear is absolutely that they're working with the Grey Host, and that's why they're all here. It's not so much that they were attacked, it's that they're friends with them. Of course, right now, this is just the theory. I have no proof. But this is my thought, and, you know, it seems like a not unreasonable one, all things considered. But I'm really hoping I'm wrong. I don't want to be right. I really don't.
Grey Host command camp up ahead. Let's see what they're doing here.
Recently got a combat mod to help with block interrupt timing. I try to avoid combat mods, like I know they exist. But I'd rather try to fight things on my own. Because I'm stubborn.
Said that no one is to interfere.
See what you can
Remain
find.
vigilant.
Thank you for the reminder, Pythagoras. Hydration is very important. We must always remember. Because, my friends, what do we always say? Hydrate or dihydrate. Hydration is better. Alright, who do we have in here? Oh, hey, it's a Pentarch. They're gonna try to attack us, so... Wait, no, stop that. Stop that.
Mangy cur! The Grey Host has no room for weaklings!
Where did that mother werewolf come from? Good lord. What? No, stop that. Bad werewolf. Bad werewolf. No biscuits. Goodness, okay. Really helpful when I'm on my Templar. My skills literally hide all indicators. Yeah, I can see that. Templars are very bright. All the time. Another chest. We unlock this. I'm still sort of conflicted on lockpicking in ESO. Like, I enjoy that it's a thing that we can do. I still don't know if I'm a huge fan of this system in particular, and I've been playing this game for over a year.
What does it say?
Pentarch Draljura, Rada al-Saran assures me that I can rely on you. It has taken me years to prepare the Ghost Song clan for their part in the Dark Prophecy. I will not tolerate clumsy mistakes at this late hour. I convinced Nethari that the time has come, that she must perform the ritual required by the Dark Prophecy. Do whatever she asks to make sure she and her clan are not disturbed. While their hold is strong, the clan may balk when they learn what she actually plans to do. Help them take the final step if needed. Once Nethari seals the door, keep everyone away from the barrow. I will await the results. I must be there when the ritual awakens the Dark Heart. Remember, the Ghost Song clan represents the surest path to our goals. Do not let anything disturb my pet witch, Lady Blaine. Well, remember what I said earlier about her working with the Grey Host? I didn't want to be right. I really did not want to be right. I'm better at lockpicking in ESO than Skyrim, even when mods helping me. See, I liked Skyrim's lockpicking. I'm weird, I guess.
Well, do those scratchings on paper tell you anything about what the Grey Host is doing in Lost Valley Redoubt?
Well, Lady Blaine convinced Nethari to perform a ritual required by the Dark Prophecy.
I never should have let Nethari push me aside. She was always drawn to darkness, even as a girl. Lady Blaine must have found her eager to believe the right lies. Does that letter say what Blaine hopes to gain from my sister's foolishness?
She believes Nethari's ritual will awaken the Dark Heart.
The Dark Heart again. According to the prophecy, death awakens the Dark Heart. By the spirits, what evil has Blaine convinced my sister to perform? We need to find Nethari and stop her before something terrible takes place.
How did Lady Blaine even learn about the prophecy?
A stranger visited the clan when I was young. She asked about the old lore. She wore a smile, but I saw darkness in her eyes. Years later, when I saw her beside the Ard's throne, I recognized her. Lady Blaine, and she hadn't aged a day.
So your mother and the other witches told her about the prophecy?
Aye, but my mother spoke in generalities. Lady Blaine spent a lot of time with my aunt, though. She was one who saw every word of the prophecy as literal truth. In fact, she taught Nethari her lore. No wonder Lady Blaine sought out my sister.
Okay, so what does the prophecy of the Dark Heart actually say?
The full telling requires hours. We don't have time for that, so I'll be brief. An ancient darkness sleeps beneath the reach. At the end of days it will awaken, covering the land in shadow and devouring all. Only Namira's faithful will be spared.
An ancient darkness? You mean the Dark Heart?
Yes, but Ghost Song witches have argued about the nature of the heart for generations. Some believe the prophecy is symbolic. There's darkness in every mortal heart. That's my view. Others believe the prophecy is meant to be taken literally.
What do you mean, literally?
That the Dark Heart exists. Death feeds it, and only sacrifice will awaken it to share its power with those that believe. Dark illusions like that. Nethari believes the prophecy speaks a literal truth. Maybe she's right, but it's still wrong.
Oh boy, okay. Okay, so maybe our theory about eldritch beings in the Reach isn't so weird after all. Oh boy. Y'all, I don't know what I was expecting when we got into this.
The entrance is farther up. Keep going.
I honestly do not know what I was expecting when we got into this. The potential for eldritch beings was nowhere on that list. So now I'm a little like, oh god, now what? If it is eldritch beings, what does that mean? What does that mean for Elder Scrolls in the lore? Oh man. Out of everything this story could have given us, this was not what I was expecting.
We're almost to the summit. The burrow entrance is just ahead.
I'm here for it, like, do not get me wrong. But, I mean, there were beings before either the Aedra or Daedra. Yeah. But, like, even so, you know that, but you're not really mentally prepared for the possibility of eldritch entities. Or at least I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. We're gonna cut across the water here. But I absolutely did not consider eldritch entities.
The entrance should be here somewhere. Look around.
Oh boy. Ah! Here it is.
Ah, you found the rock. That's actually the door, but it will only open for a ghost song witch. Well, look at that. I've still got it.
I'm legitimately terrified because I don't know what exactly eldritch entities in Tamriel might mean. I really don't. Like, it could be anything. Could literally be anything. I do not know how to feel about any of this.
Magic. Rising all around us. Nathori must have started the ritual.
Oh, great. Great. Sithis. Oh, God. Now, stop trying to eat me! It's very rude.
My clan is somewhere beneath this barrow. We must find Nathari before it's too late. Convince her that nothing good can come from trying to fulfill the prophecy.
Oh, God. But what if it, like, is something like Sithis? Oh, man.
How dare Nathari allow Grey Host soldiers to prowl these halls?
Stop that! No! Bad. Bad. I really wish we could have characters that could do what Arana tends to do. Like, do you see her abilities? They are freaking amazing. Give us the ability to create, like, proper reach witches, damn it. Like, the closest we could probably do right now with current limitations is a warden. And even that's not entirely close. It's not close enough.
Ritual sacrifices. Nathari wants the clan to return to the old ways. These dead are ancient. Clearly not my sister's doing.
Okay, what's up here? Let's talk to Arana.
In the past, ghost song witches made blood sacrifices to the Spirit Queen and the Lord of the Hunt in rooms such as this. My foremothers believed that death pleased our gods. Nathari still holds that view.
What happened here?
My foremothers believed the Spirit Queen granted them power in exchange for the souls they sent to her realm. A death is the greatest gift a mortal can give, after all. This was where the clan performed ritual sacrifices to appease Namira.
So Lady Blaine wants Nathari to perform a ritual sacrifice to awaken the Dark Heart?
Aye. That seems to be where all this is laden.
Great.
To awaken the Dark Heart, my coven must sacrifice that which they hold most dear. Their own kin.
Oh.
Many Ghost Song clan members are about to die.
Oh.
That's why Nathari brought them here. We must stop her.
That's not good. That's not good. There's also a quest marker up here. I almost don't want to click on it. Rana?
I can't believe she actually did it. Nathari sacrificed this ghost song hunter.
Okay. This is not fine. It's not fine, let's be real. There's a lot happening right now. And ritual sacrifices are involved. Never a good thing. I mean, unless I'm the one doing the sacrificing, but even then, it's iffy. Stop that! I don't know what any of this means, and I'm concerned.
Nathari, no! What have you done?
The hour is upon us, dear sister. You must feel it. The darkness.
You sacrificed our own people! Oh, poor Sagan!
I should have expected Arana to take up with outsiders. She always rejected the old ways. This is no place for one who doesn't hear the spirits of the Reach. You're not worthy to walk these sacred halls.
Worthy! You sacrificed your own people!
And every one of them gave up their life willingly. They gladly died to awaken the dark heart from its slumber. Arana may deny it, but this is the day Namira has been preparing us for. We give our souls to the dark in return for eternal life.
And none of your people refuse to lay down and die for you.
You sound like Braden. True believers see the honor in this sacrifice, but not everyone can overcome the fear that whispers in their ears. The flesh quails even when the spirit is strong. No matter, we help them complete their journey.
So in other words, you kill them whether they agree to die or not.
Why does this matter to you, outsider? The ghost song hunters, the true hunters, gather below, ready to give their lives for the Spirit Queen. Braden will too, when his time comes. I shall complete the ritual and awaken the dark heart.
Lady Blaine is using you. She doesn't care about your clan.
The clan chose me, Arana. The Spirit Queen demands death, and I shall give it to her.
Damn it. I should never have left. No. I can't allow this. We need to find Braden and the others. This is horrible. Nathari has convinced herself that she's doing the will of the Spirit Queen. And she persuaded at least some of the clan to go along with this madness. We have to find a way to stop her.
Lady Blaine and Nathari both believe that sacrificing your clan will awaken the Dark Heart.
Aye. That seems to be the long and short of it. The Dark Heart will beat again, and its power will surge up from the deep places to consume everything. Its darkness will cover the world.
Villain can have a little sacrifice. As a treat. Oh my god. Why would they want that to happen, though?
The prophecy talks of death and destruction. But it also says that those who embrace it will be spared. There's power in the darkness, especially for those who believe and hold true to its word. Now let's go try to save my clan from this madness.
Can we still do that, though? Like, I'm pretty sure at this point they're all kind of committed to... Most of them, at least, are probably committed to sacrificing themselves for the Dark Heart, which is freaking ridiculous, if you ask me. Like, on the one hand, I kind of get it. I can understand, like, thinking you're doing the right thing, but, like, at the same time, I just... I don't like this.
The old matrons mentioned a ritual cave deep within the barrow. It must be this way.
Oh god. But also, what if me killing these guys is only helping the prophecy along? Like, what if my doing this is only aiding the sacrifice? Like, does this count as ritual sacrifice at this point? Like, I'm not doing it for ritual reasons, but I don't...
Hunters loyal to Nathari. Surely some must have opposed her.
Some of them don't seem to... Some of them seem perfectly on board with this. Oh, there's the shaman back there. Hi. Hey, Cal, how you doing? It's probably a sacrament that needs to be performed to count as sacrifice. I don't know. I'm hoping so, but like, I do not know. Oh, jeez!
When they did fight back, they were quickly overwhelmed.
So, you guys, you see this shade thing here, right? Like, you saw that? Oh, I don't like this. I'm not here for shade nonsense. Oi! But apparently the shade nonsense is probably going to happen whether I want it to or not at this point. Ah.
This is madness! Nathari will bring ruin upon the entire clan!
Very much so. But I don't think we're going to be able to stop her either. Things always go wrong before they go right in these sorts of situations.
Poor Senin. Not you too, old friend. What's that beside him?
It is a note. Damn Nathari, she promised we'd each have a choice to make here, but the moment some chose to live instead of die, she set the others upon us. The wound I took, it will be the end of me. At least I got away. Nathari is convinced the rest of the clan that dying as a sacrifice will allow them to live forever. But I know the truth. This ritual of hers is about power, and in the end she'll be the only one left to claim the prize. I hear chanting below from the dark descent. The sacrifices begin soon. I don't know which is worse, dying here alone or being thrown, oh god, into that horrible pit with the others. Funny, Brandon always told me that learning to write was a waste of my time. At least it gave me something to do as my blood ran from my body. Oh my god. That's dark.
Those scratch marks tell you.
That is dark. Also, I'm sorry guys, I thought I turned off that, free play timer. I did not, apparently.
Not many of my clan learned the scratchings, but Senin could read and write the Imperial language. He spent years in Morokar's Imperial Guard. What did he write down?
I love that she basically calls writing scratchings. It amuses me. Senin and some of the others fought back. He was mortally wounded by another clan member.
As we've seen, Nathari has convinced some of the clan to support this mad endeavor. This is Lady Blaine's doing. Spirits take that woman. She's laughing far from here and safe, while Nathari does exactly what she wants.
The note mentions the Dark Descent, a pit where the rest of the clan's gonna be sacrificed.
I remember that from the stories. A cavern where the floor drops into darkness. That's where the first Ghost Song Witch made a bargain with the Spirit Queen. Legend says the pit divides the land of the living from the dead. Let's keep moving.
Oh boy. So, I'm now wondering if Arana is going to have to, like, if that is where Ghost Song Witches made a dealt with the Spirit Queen initially. I'm kind of wondering if either she or I are going to have to talk with Namira. Which, that will be interesting if it's me. I'm kind of hoping it won't be. Because narratively, I feel like that doesn't make sense for me to do it. Because I'm an outsider. I'm nothing. I'm nothing to nobody at this point. So I'm kind of hoping it's Arana, if so. But we will see. It was there in the darkness that Lork understood. Nothing does not exist. That's interesting. I'm hearing running water. Oh, that's why. Oh, goodness.
Pool of dark magic from below. We need to hurry.
Oh my god, they're all doing this void thing. Oh my god, stop it! Jeez. The fact that there's this void thing happening already, I do not like it. The fact that this is a thing, I don't like it. I didn't like it back when we were underground. I like it even less now. Chamber of the Watchers. That's not ominous at all.
The dark heart stirs. You can't stop the prophecy from being fulfilled.
The heart hungers. It must be fed.
Villains be like, here's some voidy BS. Yeah, basically. Basically. Ugh. It's not okay. Like, I know the voidy BS is just the thing that's going to be happening now, because that's based... Oh, God! Why? Why? Why this? Who said this was okay? No, literally no one said this is okay. I don't like the void. I don't like this... No, stop it! Get off of me! Void rot, that's new. Oh, God, why? Why is there a Shade Colossus now? Why? This is like everything I hate. I hate everything about this.
Ari's power is growing. Every sacrifice strengthens the darkness.
Ah, great. Apparently Shade Colossi are a thing. I didn't know this. I didn't want to know that. Also, dear Lord, there's a face here. Sorry, this is a weird thing to notice, but I just like came around the corner and saw this, and I couldn't not call attention to it. At no point did anybody say this was okay. Literally no one said this is okay. I don't know why. I still don't quite understand like what this void thing is. ESO said, have everything you hate at once, basically. It's like, it's frustrating because I'm intrigued by all of this, but at the same time, I want nothing to do with it. If that makes any sense. I don't know that it does. But, like, part of me honestly doesn't want anything to do with any of this, but at the same time, I don't want it to stop. If that makes any sense. It might not, but, like... Oh, goodness. That sure is a pit. Okay.
Below us, the darkness gathers in that infernal pit.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. Yeah, it's like, I hate everything about this.
The dark heart, it's waking up!
But I don't want it to stop either.
The darkness, it responds. The dark heart awakens. Give your lives so the dark heart may beat again.
No.
Too late, sister. The prophecy is fulfilled.
Shit. Where'd she go?
Stop Nathari before she feeds my entire clan to the
Die
darkness.
to feed the
Greetings, O
darkness.
Bedoumed among streamers and this most portentous of
The
doomskivings.
darkness, it makes Nathari stronger. But try to contain it.
Hi, Antu. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you... Oh, goodness. I hope you and the Doomling and the Doom Mother are doing well on this day. Oh, God. No, leave me alone. Get away. Nope. I'm not standing in that. I'm not stupid enough to stand in that, Nathari. Oh, great. Okay, so we have random fountains of... No! Jeez. goodness! Oh my god!
I opened them for you.
Oh god. What even is happening? Oh my god, what even is happening? Nope, stop it. I'm not gonna get sucked into that, and you cannot make me. Darkness swells, I don't like it.
We did it, Courier. The Dark Heart returns to its slumber.
For now.
Raiden, you're alive. Thank the spirits.
I was watching with the Doom nephew, and then you got all Sailor Mouth in here. Sorry! This is just chaos. I liked precisely none of it. Oh man.
I knew Nathari's ideas were folly, but this, with her own hand, she gave her kin to the darkness. She would have killed all of us if you and Arana hadn't arrived.
Yeah, the real enemy is Lady Blaine. She convinced Nathari to sacrifice her clan.
Nathari was a friend once, before she became obsessed with the old ways. If Lady Blaine put her on that path, then I've got a score to settle with her. And I'll fight to protect what's left of us, few though we may be.
So, will you join Arana and help us defeat Lady Blaine and the Grey Host?
Aye, we'll fight. There aren't many of us left, but most of us are werewolves. Lady Blaine will regret the day she turned our own witches against the clan. That, I promise you. We'll make our way to Rebel's Retreat. I'll look for you and Arana there.
Whew. More allies against the Grey Host. Excellent.
Your fault, Arana. Nathari could only see her own visions, hear her own spirits. Nathari's madness was her own, Arana. We'll follow you.
Show him around the net some more. I hope your nephew finds the net entertaining. Alright, now we can get out of here. There is so much about what's going on that I just do not understand at this point. Like, there's so much. There's so much that's happening. I just... like, we have the void magic stuff. We have... there's so much. Also, this is a giant camp. Because it's a giant camp, I want to see if giants have cheese. Without alerting the giants to my presence. So if you remember, in Western Skyrim proper, there was cheese that we could consume. Doesn't look like there is here, which is a bit odd, I feel like. Like, you get us into the habit in the previous expansion of raiding giant camps for cheese. And then you don't give us the cheese in a new area. Like, you get us into the habit of this. For what? For what reason? I don't understand. I don't have to understand, I guess, but I am mildly annoyed by it nonetheless. Yeah, so in Western Skyrim proper, there are an assortment of giant camps around the zone, and the giants had baskets of like cheese that you could raid and eat the cheese. and grow in size temporarily. I don't know if it was like a buff or just a fun thing to do. Mammoth cheese, yeah. And like, but it was a thing you could do, and you could get like achievements for getting all of them. And here, you know, you give us the giant camp and no cheese to consume. So it just feels weird given what they had us do in Western Skyrim. I mean, you technically didn't have to do it, I guess, if you're being technical. But that's not the point. It was a fun thing you could do. And I am mildly disappointed that that is not still a thing that we can do now. Now that we are here.
This is what you bring us, Arana. Frightened pups?
Frightened pups? My hunters are the equal of 10 of yours. Do you care to see our claws and fangs?
Save it for the grey horse, skin changer. Let's see what they can do on the training field.
The news that Lady Blaine was invoking the prophecy of the Dark Heart. I never expected it to lead to the decimation of my old clan at the hands of my sister. Still, I can't help feeling that this was a rehearsal for something even more terrible.
What do you mean, even more terrible?
The prophecy says it takes more than a handful of deaths to awaken the Dark Heart. Oh, Nathari got something to stir, but I think Lady Blaine just used her to test the waters. The darkness responded, though. Thank the spirits you stopped the ritual.
Well, that's not good. Also, we got a collection piece. What is that? Witchwise headdress. What does that look like? Oh my god. Y'all, I love it. I love it. It is creepy, but I love it. I'm not gonna wear it with this outfit because it clashes, but I love it. I need a character who would wear that just to justify wearing it all the time. Oh, hey, Gwendis, when did you get here?
There you are. That darkness Arana mentioned? I think we found it.
When did you get here?
Verandis has been studying that dark energy down in the library of Arkstand, trying to figure out what Rada al-Saran and Lady Blaine have planned. He thinks it might actually be related to the darkness. The void. Isn't that a terrifying thought?
Wow, that's disturbing, and I love it. I know, right? Sorry, the void?
Look, I'm no scholar. I barely believe in the stuff, and I hardly understand it. But the void is the place outside the places. The darkness beyond Mundus and Oblivion. Anyway, Verandis felt a change in the currents. He sent me to get you.
Yeah, about that. A ghost song clan witch attempted to awaken the Dark Heart. Arana and I stopped her, though.
Well, that would explain it. You might have stopped it from fully awakening, but Verandis says something has changed. Even I could feel it. Come on, Verandis needs you to meet him at Night Hollow Keep. That's where he traced the dark energy to.
I'll go meet him there.
Night Hollow Keep is down in Blackreach, east of the Library of Arksand. Verandis is there. He's waiting for you before he continues his search for the Dark Heart.
Tell me more about Night Hollow Keep.
It must have been impressive once, but it's falling into ruin now. Apparently, it was the seat of power for an ancient vampire clan, the Night Hollow. All that's left of them are a scattering of feral beasts. Plus, the place is full of void energy.
What do we know about the Night Hollow vampires?
Not much. I did a lot of digging into the Grey Host, but I never found a scrap about the Night Hollow. We're learning that some of the ancient vampire clans built kingdoms in Blackreach. My guess? The Night Hollow have been hiding down there forever.
There are ancient vampire kingdoms under the Reach?
There were. Skyrim too. It seems that long ago the first clans established an empire beneath the surface. Even Verandis thought it was only a legend. But we're finding more and more proof every time we enter a new cavern down in Blackreach.
Damn. Tell me more about this void energy?
That strange dark magic that's drifting around the Library of Arcsand, Verandus calls it void energy. He's been studying it, trying to find its source. That's what led him to Night Hollow Keep.
Does Verandus think the void energy is dangerous?
Well, you know those shades. Verandus says they're souls that got caught in the currents. It twisted them into hungry, hateful shadows. But you also used it to move around, so it's not all bad. He's worried that Rada al-Saran wants that energy.
Great! Great! This is fine. Oh boy. I mean, it's not fine exactly, but...
I'll meet you down in Blackreach.
Jeez. Y'all, things are happening. Things are happening. And I still don't know how I feel about any of it. Clearly, we need to consult the cheese regarding our fate. Clearly. I don't know. All of this is happening, and it's a lot. It is a lot. Like, I don't know how to feel about any of this. And I'm genuinely surprised. I thought by this point I'd have like some concrete feelings about it. And instead, all I feel like I am is just more confused. I just feel more confused about everything. It's just, it's a lot. There's so much. There is so much.
Fatigouda chèvre fromage.
Okay, here we go. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Also, at this point, I've just realized this is about the halfway point, so I think we are going to take a brief break while we load into Blackreach, and at that point, you guys will be able to hear the ambient sounds of Blackreach. The fact that it says Gouda, it can't say Gouda right, drives me nuts. Yeah. The bot that reads out the voices isn't always the best when it comes to pronunciation, sadly. Alright, so you're at the halfway point. We're going to take a very brief break while A, loading happens, and B, I need some more water. Because I do still have some, but, you know, hydrate or dihydrate, right? But I'm going to get some more water and get up and move around because it's not good to sit in one place for 3 hours straight. So, going to take a brief break. Everybody, please feel free to get up and move around. Perhaps get some more food if, you know, that's your thing. I will be running a very brief Twitch ad in the time that I'm gone. The ads do help keep the pre-roll down. And also, you know, I do get a tiny bit of ad revenue from that because I am an affiliate of Twitch. If you're sub to the channel, you don't have to worry about that. It's not going to impact anything for you. If you are not sub to the channel, however, do not worry. The ad will be over long before I get back. So you will miss precisely nothing. So I'm going to set that up and going. And we will be back in like 5 minutes or so. Please enjoy the ambient music and ambient noises of wherever we are in Blackreach right now, which I will have to look at intently upon my return. And we are back, friends. Hope you're all okay. Hope you got some food, if that's your thing. We are... Apparently, this particular entrance to Blackreach is very much in an area that is heavily influenced by the Dwemer. Which, this is pretty cool. There's apparently a world boss this way. I don't know if people are coming over here to try to beat it or what, but... Oh, it's another one of these beetle things. It's a beetle thing. It's a big old beetle thing. That's the world boss over here. It's not up and running yet, though, so that's fine. I'm not going to murder a beetle. Yes, E. Yes. Also, it gives me a ridiculous amount of pleasure every time you bring up that reference. Because I honestly thought I was like the only person who remembered that show even existed. So I'm kind of relieved to hear that it was not like a bizarre fever dream I had. So I feel like nobody remembers it. So I'm pleasantly surprised to hear otherwise. Alright, we've got the Way Shrine over here. We're gonna come tap the Way Shrine. Way Shrine tapped. Looks like the place we want to go is down this way. Which, okay, we're gonna go down a conventional way. We are not going to just vault off of this. And, oh my god. E, you remember VR Troopers 2? That is another one I sort of thought was a bizarre fever dream. Because again, nobody remembers this thing. Nobody remembers these things. It has always made me kind of sad. So I'm relieved that it was not just like all in my head. Oh my god, seriously? Oh my god. I may need to go on a nostalgia trip and watch that. I may need to.
Perfect timing, my friend. I think the Dark Heart is close by.
Why do you think that?
The pockets of energy we discovered in the library of Arkzan, they're even stronger here. The void energy permeates that ancient keep. I suspect the Dark Heart hides somewhere inside, and I fear that it's growing stronger.
Yes, E, tell me. No! Oh my god. My childhood lives on Netflix. I'm gonna die. Okay. So, Arana's sister sacrificed much of her clan to attempt to awaken the Dark Heart.
Interesting. The Dark Heart hasn't fully awakened, but I did feel it stir. We need to find the Dark Heart, whatever it is, and prevent Rada and Blaine from using it. I thought it was a dwarven artifact, but then why was I drawn to Night Hollow Keep?
What do you know about Night Hollow Keep?
Very little, I'm afraid. The whole idea of a kingdom of ancient vampire clans hiding in the depths of Blackreach, well, I thought it was nothing more than a legend. Let's explore the keep and see what we can learn while we try to find the Dark Heart.
Alright, so y'all, I don't know if you're really noticing this or paying attention, but can you see behind Verandis here? Do you see these spirits just sort of like flying around? I'm pretty sure that's what Gwendis is looking at. What is going on? Alright, I'll help you search Night Hollow Keep.
Let's you and I split up and search the keep while Gwendis returns to Markarth. We know Lady Blaine has something in mind for the city, and one of us should be close at hand. Inside, look for personal items. I can use them to glean information.
How will personal items help you learn anything about Night Hollow Keep?
One of my talents involves auramancy magic. Certain inanimate objects, especially items that hold significant personal value, can become imbued with the auras of those who possess them. Sometimes I can read vague impressions, sometimes more.
Could these Night Hollow vampires be related to Rada al-Saran?
I don't see how. Rada al-Saran was a Yakutan swordmaster before he came to Tamriel. His vampirism is a result of a meeting with Molag Bal. At least that's how I understand it. Lady Blaine, however, her origins are unknown to me.
Is that why the search for the Dark Heart is leading us to Night Hollow Keep?
A good question. We know that Rada promises freedom to the Grey Host. He spent centuries bringing the various elements of his plan together. How the Night Hollow fit in, I can't say. At least not yet. Hopefully the answers await us in the keep.
Blackreach is haunted. Yeah. It is definitely the embodiment of that meme right now. Tell me more about auramancy?
Important events and powerful emotions leave a mark on their surroundings. Auramancy deals with evoking memories from the auras left behind on objects. It's an arcane art that I have perfected over the centuries. It often helps me in my work.
How do you think it'll help us here?
Auramancy is a useful tool for unraveling the history of ancient places. Clearly, this keep was once great. Now it's forgotten. Yet a power our enemies covet stirs within. I think the story of this place is the story of the Dark Heart.
Probably not wrong. Like, what the heck? Like, do you see this?
Now, Gwendis, you know I never ask anything without good reason. Markarth is in danger.
Fine, but when the real action starts, I won't sit on the side and let you deal with all the danger.
And he just goes off. Okay, fine then. Like, what the heck? What is with all these ghosts? What is this? What is this? I am simultaneously intrigued and concerned, but like, I'm hovering the targeting reticle over them and nothing's happening. So I don't think they're targetable. They just sort of exist. Like, I hover over that Blackreach jelly over there. A thing pops up that tells me it's a Blackreach jelly. I hover over one of these things and nothing. Like, it shouldn't matter how far away from me it is. I should still be able to... Hello, Crocodile Man. Ghosts are just emerging from it. What the hell? What is this place? Oh, it's more haunted than a 10th century brothel. Yeah. Oh god, what if these are all the ghosts that wound up getting people that wound up getting sacrificed? Like, what if these are the ghosts of the Ghost Song clan? What if? Oh, sure. We can have like a haunting voice singing in the background. This is fine. Okay, what's this map look like in here? This is fine. This is fine. I am perfectly fine being in the creepy keep. I'm perfectly fine with being in here. This is fine. This is totally fine. Oh, I really hope there aren't giant spiders in here. Do not want. Oh, but there are Night Hollow husks in here. Sure. Why not? Oh, where's Verandis when I want him? Oh, that's that trap thing on the floor. We saw those when we were bringing Verandis back. I don't know what happens if you step on them. I was never brave enough to test that out when we were playing this before. I don't want to step on that right now because I don't know what's going to happen. And I am paranoid enough being in here as it is. I don't need to further my mental paranoia at all. Oh god. So for anybody who does not know this about me, I am easily freaked out by things. This is why I generally don't play a whole lot of horror games, because what the hell was that? I'm not going the right way. What? Oh god. Hi! I wasn't going the right way at all. This is the way I need to go. Ha! Surprise spiders are freaky, but ghosts are my worst subject.
See if you can find a personal object within this ancient study.
We're first going to raid every bookshelf. I know I can clearly see where the thing is that I need to pick up. However, I will say this every time, especially if we have newer players to this game watching a stream. Make a point to read every bookshelf, because you never know. Sometimes the books on these shelves have skill ups and things, so they are worth it to poke at. You don't have to read all of them. Like, they come back into, like, there's a separate lore journal that we can read through later at some point. I keep meaning to do it and I haven't yet. But sometimes these bookshelves will have like skill ups and things like that, and they'll advance skill lines in either like a craft or a weapon or like an armor tree. It's worth it to do. Especially if you're new to this game. Did I read through all of these? I think I did. Yes. Just want to make sure I get all those. Okay. A cracked insignia. An unusual black gem on a silver mounting. The gem is cracked.
Did you find something? Bring it here. What did you find? My auramancy works best on a personal possession, something with an emotional aura, or even an arcane residue clinging to it.
I found some sort of old insignia. Will that work?
Let me see. I pity the stone is damaged, but it still retains a trace of magical aura. There are different ways to evoke echoes of the past. Objects that people wore or carried tend to collect and hold strong impressions.
Is it just me, or does Verandis treat you like a pet? Oh, I didn't think about that. Like, he might. Do you know what the insignia is?
No, but it appears to be a pin or an emblem of some kind. The owner would have worn it on their clothing, close to their body. Good. Let's see if it has anything to show us. Keep your eyes open and observe.
I'll watch and see what your magic reveals.
A gift for me, my love.
Lady Blaine.
I have chosen. Tonight, you and Rain will drink from the dark heart.
I have longed for this moment, my lady.
Soon, you will be a lord of the Night Hollow clan. One of my chosen.
So Lady Blaine did belong to the Night Hollow clan. Interesting. I sensed that Lady Blaine was ancient, but the vision confirms she was not only part of the Night Hollow clan, she was their leader. The Dark Heart gets more interesting at every turn. How did they drink from it? For that matter, what did they drink?
Will any of that help you figure out what the Dark Heart is?
Yes, but we need more information. I can deduce that the Dark Heart is some sort of power source. That much is obvious. And it's tied to the void energy we encountered. Plus, the currents got stronger when Arana's sister sacrificed her clanmates.
But why are the vampires here so different? They're more like crazed monsters than intelligent beings.
Yes, I noticed that too. Whether due to the long centuries of isolation or something more sinister, they are shadows of their former selves. Take the Insignia with you and keep exploring. Now that it's charged, more memories may reveal themselves.
I don't understand.
I cast Auramancy upon the Insignia. The lingering magic may reveal additional scenes from the past as you explore these halls. Phantasms, really. Harmless. And keep watch for more void portals. As at Arctazan, they may help you navigate this place.
I will do that. Keep exploring, I guess. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Hey! Stop it!
Why do I feel so empty?
Oh. Oh. Oh, goodness! Oh, that's a gargoyle. That's a gargoyle. Oh, boy. I don't think there's anything up this way, but I want to check anyway. Oh, goodness. Hi. Hi. Did not see either of you here. This is fine. This is fine.
Blaine controls access to the Dark Heart. I grow tired of following her commands.
Interesting. Like, this is another reason to explore it, because I don't know if I would have seen that down another hallway. Like, this is good information to learn and discover. Okay. Let's come back this way. There's nothing down this hall.
I can't go on. I need the darkness.
So Blaine was basically keeping them dependent on it, I think. The gist I'm getting, anyway. Which way? I don't think it matters, but let's go down this way. Oh, spiders! This is fine. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised there are spiders down here given the spider webs, but... I guess I really shouldn't be too surprised that there are spiders, all things considered. Oh god, are you gonna attack me? No. Okay, good. Nope. Looks like we go this way. I think I'm really just making this up as I go along at this point. Which I guess is pretty much par for the course for how we do anything in any MMO. Just making it up.
Look at what the hunger does to me. Hunger drives me mad. I need the Dark Heart.
No! Do not touch me. I like nothing about this. Every time I see spider webs, oh no. I'm hoping it's not going to be like a giant spider situation further down here. But, like, I don't know. I'm just hoping at this point. Keep hearing Lady Rian. Don't know who you are, but afraid you have to die.
The sound is faint but constant. The dark heart stirs. The dark heart will reward you for giving it your soul.
Why? Why are there so many of you? Lady, hold still. It's very rude when I'm trying to kill you. I don't know which version is the real version. Oh, there she is.
No! Death cannot claim the Night Hollow!
Well, it has now. So... Bite. No, don't bite me. I don't want to be turned into a vampire, thank you. I'm genuinely surprised these aren't, like, gargoyles that will come and attack me. I'm so used to that being the case in, like, vampire lairs in this game. Skyrim, too, but... I'm pleasantly surprised it's not. Oh!
Noble's chamber, I think. Take a look around.
Hi, Verandis. Where'd you come from? Nice of you to help me out. Dark Insignia. An unusual black gem on a silver mounting. Unlike the other one you found, this one appears to be intact and undamaged.
Have you found something I can cast my auramancy upon?
Yes.
My explorations have turned up very little, but it looks like you've had better luck. What did you find?
Another insignia? It appears to be undamaged.
Exactly what I was hoping for. I suspect the Night Hollow nobles wore these as a badge of rank. Let's see what we can learn with a little more auramancy.
Show me.
We broke through. The way to the Dark Heart is open.
But the heart falters. Something is wrong.
The damn dwarves. If they depleted its energy...
Seal the dark halls! Until the heart recovers, only those who bear the sign of the inner circle may partake of its gifts.
I think I understand what happened to the Night Hollow clan. I suspect Lady Blaine is the survivor of a long decline. While the rest of her clan slid into madness, she alone remained to carry on their legacy. Such a bitter pill for a proud vampire.
What did we just see?
That memory comes from a later time. The Lord spoke of opening a way to the Dark Heart, which implies the Night Hollow lost access to it at some point. But what are these dark halls Lady Blaine spoke of? Where can we find them?
Maybe the dark halls lead to the Dark Heart?
Perhaps. And maybe we have the key. Lady Blaine said that only those who bear the sign of the inner circle can utilize the heart. That must refer to the insignias you found. Let's look for these dark halls. More than likely, the dark halls lie below us somewhere. See if you can find a way down while I attempt to trace the currents of void energy that radiate throughout this ruin. One of us should find a way through.
Vampires, dwarves, reach, witches, who does the Dark Heart really belong to?
The best answer may be none of them. I suspect the Dark Heart may have been here before all of them. More than likely, they found it, and made use of it. Across the ages, different people may have been drawn to its power. We may never know for sure.
Do you think it drew Rada al-Saran?
Perhaps. It's curious, isn't it? I wonder if the Dark Heart has a purpose of its own. And we better keep going. Until we actually find this thing, all we have, I guess, is...
You're not wrong. Okay.
Blaine and her nobles, they keep the Dark Heart all for themselves.
Oh boy, okay. This is fine. Oh, and there's a skeever. Sure. I guess in the grand scheme of things, skeevers aren't too bad. Frustrating, but not too bad. As far as things go to fight, there's a lot... Is that a skeletal cat? That's a reanimated cat. That is a skeleton of a cat just walking around. Because why not? Because this place wasn't weird enough. It needed skeletal animals. I mean, I guess at this point I'm not surprised, but... Although, speaking of, fun fact, at one point, very early in my D&D excursions, I did play a necromancer.
Blaine refuses to let us drink. Can't you see we're dying?
I did play a necromancer, and I decided their familiar was like a skeletal cat. It was more just me wanting to have a cat and being edgy at the time, but... just something fun to share. Where are we? Oh god. Oh, why? Oh, F me. This is fine. This is fine. It's fine. Hey, you, stop that. How are you even still intact down here? Goodness. One day, I honestly feel like I'd want to revisit that character I just mentioned, because it was a long time ago that I played them. It'd be interesting to see if they turned out any different nowadays, but I don't know. I also don't know if that would really be worth my time to do at some point. I'm almost scared to open this door.
I think this is the entrance to the Dark Halls. As you can see, powerful magic wards the door. Perhaps I can draw a memory from it.
Okay, here we go.
A dormant Dark Heart is of little use to us, Blaine.
Rada.
It can be awakened, but I need to get the help of the Reach Witches.
Patience, Blaine. Not until I restore the Grey Host. Not until we unlock the orrery.
More delays. Very well. But the Dark Heart must beat again, Rada al-Saran. Nothing else matters.
It seems Rada came here a long time ago. This is the most recent memory, but it's still centuries old. Did you see? Rada and Blaine made some sort of deal centuries ago, and now the conditions of that deal have almost been fulfilled. We can't let them fully awaken the Dark Heart.
But didn't Nethari's sacrifices already awaken it?
I've been thinking about what you told me. I believe the Ghost Song ritual primed the Dark Heart, opening a path between this world and the Void. The Void energy is stronger here, but it lacks direction. I fear they require greater sacrifice.
Greater sacrifice?
Something as powerful as the Dark Heart that's been asleep for millennia may stir from the taste of a few souls, but I suspect it needs a banquet to awaken fully.
Oh.
Perhaps, if we hurry, it won't come to that.
Oh no. So I have a thought. I'm gonna let this dialogue play out, but... So... We know there are a lot of people in Markarth. And we also know the citizens of Markarth have basically been told they can't leave. What if Blaine wants to sacrifice the entire population of Markarth to awaken the Dark Heart? Oh, that's probably what it is. I'm just, I don't like this idea. Oh boy, okay. Lady Blaine said she was ready to awaken the heart centuries ago, so why wait until now?
Because Rodder had not yet raised a new army. And he had other preparations to make, no doubt. Centuries don't matter much to immortal vampires. Now hold up the intact Insignia. Let's see if we're right and it grants us access to the Dark Halls.
Oh hey, it worked. I think now we get to see what this Dark Heart is.
A tunnel? The Night Hollow left the Dark Heart where they found it, instead of bringing it to their keep. Strange.
Why? That is a good point. Why? Not gonna find a whole lot down here, I don't think, but... Oh, no, we're gonna find Night Hollow husks, apparently. And... jelly? Why? Jelly. The void rot, that's what it is. But, again, why? Is that what the Dark Heart is? No, that is too simple. That is no way that's that simple. Oh, look, skeevers. This is actually a pleasant surprise from and decent change from the vampires, I'm not gonna lie. We have husks down here. I'm not sure why they're here, though, considering if they weren't nobles, they shouldn't have access to this. But I guess we'll find out in a bit. I probably shouldn't be using my ult like that, but oh well. Oh, jeez. Hi. Husks that were hidden. Husks that were absolutely hidden. Oh no, I'm sorry, Shroom Beetle. I'm sorry, Shroom Beetle. I didn't mean to kill you too. I'm sorry. Void Mother. I don't know what that is. But it looks sort of like what Thari was turning into. That's concerning. Still don't know what that means. Hopefully we're going to find out. We're getting close to the end of this cavern, so... mushroom beetle casually strolling in the middle of the fight. Indeed. Getting close to the end of this cavern.
Someone left these belongings here. They may have a story to tell. A well-made weapon, placed with care. Let me try my auramancy.
Do your thing.
Blaine, we're dying. There's nothing you can do.
I refuse to accept that, Idrisen. But one of us must remain strong to save the others. I will take the remaining energy from the Dark Heart. It will sustain me until I determine how to make it beat again.
No, Blaine. You know blood no longer sustains us. If you take the last of the Heart's energy, the rest of us will starve.
How horrible. The Dark Heart gave the Night Hollow unbelievable power, but they were dependent on it. They lost the ability to draw sustenance from blood. As the Dark Heart slowed and fell into slumber, they became diminished.
Except for Lady Blaine.
It appears that Lady Blaine took the last of the void energy for herself, enough to saturate her and keep her strong through all these long centuries, while the clan around her starved and turned feral.
But couldn't they just go back to feeding on blood like any other vampire?
Apparently not. Feeding on void energy changed them. They lost the ability to take nourishment from the blood of mortals. I suspect Lady Blaine believes that her clan will recover once the Dark Heart begins to beat again. And she's probably correct.
Let's move forward. Let's see what this Dark Heart is. After you, Verandis. Let's see. I'm almost a little terrified that we're gonna come in here and find like Blaine around a corner. I'm not mentally prepared to fight Lady Blaine right now.
Can you feel the void?
Oh my goodness.
That's the Dark Heart.
Look at it.
The Dark Heart must be fed. I will see to Markarth.
Rather, no. You must not awaken the Dark Heart.
I stopped heeding your advice a long, long time ago, Verandis.
Idrisen, slay these meddlers!
Deal with Lady Blaine's minions. I'll try to stop Radha.
Fulfilling an oath and saving my brethren, our brethren. This is the way it must be, Verandis. You'll understand in time.
Yeah, I don't think so. This is not happening, and I'm not gonna let you do this. Oh god, I'm gonna die! Stop it! Nope!
Power! Waited centuries for the Dark Heart to beat once more. Lady Blaine, I failed you.
What else runs up there? I didn't see him at first. Brandis is there. Brandis? You stop it? Please tell me you can stop whatever he's doing. Nope.
The Dark Heart awakens. I can't stop it.
Feed, you heart of darkness. Feed on the souls of Markarth, and soon my brethren will be free.
Those souls. The people of Markarth. Radha, what have you done?
Yeah, I didn't want to be right. I did not want to be right about that. Brandis?
The Dark Heart. A piece of the primal void trapped in our world. No wonder it warps the very weave of existence all around it. Look up. We're directly beneath the library of Arkzand. The Dark Heart, powers the orrery. But to what end?
What did Rada mean, feed on the souls of Markarth?
The Dark Heart feeds on death. You saw that when the Ghost Song clan was sacrificed. Only he's offering the heart a much larger feast. All the Reach folk in Markarth. He sent Lady Blaine there to finish what has undoubtedly already begun.
Ardkata called all the clans to take shelter in the city.
Correct. As part of Lady Blaine's peace with the Grey Host. Just another horrible deception.
Fuck.
Let's get out of this place. There may still be a way to save the people of Markarth.
I'll meet you outside.
That lift over there should take us to the library grounds. Hurry.
I don't like any of this. Did I not say that thing was literally gonna feed on Markarth? Did I not say that? Oh, F me. Huh. That visual is freaking gorgeous, but at the same time, it is terrifying because I know what that is. Oh boy.
Look at the dome. Markarth's souls are being drawn inside.
Oh, Brandis, what do we do?
I now understand the what of our enemy's plan, if not the why of it. Rada had centuries to set this in motion, yet I don't see how the orrery can free the Grey Host. As for Lady Blaine, the Dark Heart beats again. Her Night Hollow are reborn.
So Rada al-Saran and Lady Blaine have won.
No, not yet. Our enemy has gained a momentary success, but now we know the extent of their plans. Knowledge is a powerful weapon, my friend. This isn't over. We can still pull victory from the void. Because of you, we still have a chance. Our enemy advances on two fronts, my friend, and we must match them move for move. Rada al-Saran has activated the orrery, while Lady Blaine has gone to Markarth. Worse, the Dark Heart beats stronger with every soul that flows into it.
Yeah, it is indeed terrifying, Pythagoras. So what do you want me to do?
The attack on Markarth has begun, but we can still save the city if we hurry. Go. Warn Ardkadak. Tell him to defend his people. Every life saved is one less soul for the Dark Heart.
Okay, but what about Rada al-Saran and Lady Blaine?
I will deal with Rada. After you warn Kadak, find Lady Blaine, defeat her, and the Reach folk will stand a better chance against the assaulting army. And if you can end the massacre, that will stop the flow of energy into the Dark Heart. Now go!
Okay.
I'll find a way to deal with Rada. Lady Blaine and the Grey Host, I leave in your hands.
Sure.
Stop them from feeding the Dark Heart, and it should fall dormant again. With any luck, that will put an end to whatever Rada plans to do with the orrery.
Okay. Sure. I can do that. This is fine. This is fine. I think. How do I get out of here? This is fine. This is fine. Oh boy. This is fine. Okay, I can't go in that way. This is fine. Okay, no, you know what? I was normally I just go through here. But we need to go up to Markarth, so we're actually going to go in through the front door. Because I don't know if something specific is going to trigger if we come in a different way. So, we're going to make sure we get in through the front door. Oh. That's indeed terrifying, though, Pythagoras. Oh, man. Things are happening. Things are happening, y'all. I don't know how I feel. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna come down this way. Oh, geez, we are also gonna charge up my bow because I just realized it is not doing so well. Need some charging. Okay. Into the city we go. The souls flying remind me of Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. Oh my god, yes! I didn't even think of that. Oh man. You're not wrong. You're not wrong though. God, where's Lyris and Sai in all of this? Oh. Oh goodness.
Here, the Grey Host assault has begun.
Yeah, I can see that.
The Grey Host came out of nowhere, hit the city like a giant's hammer, vampires and werewolves, rending and killing anyone they could catch. The Ardsfolk thought they were safe in Markarth. Only fools put their trust in walls.
Brayden, you need to know, every Reachfolk that dies today will feed the Dark Heart.
Just like what Nathari did to my clan. The bastards. Arana brought us here to help, but it may be too late. They aren't only marching towards the gates, they're coming at us from beneath the city.
What do you mean, beneath the city?
Lady Blaine unsealed the doors to Nichuanzel and let the Grey Host into the city. We arrived just in time to fend off the first wave. Can't make any promises about the next.
Damn.
Go to Understone Keep. Tell Ard Kaddick and Arana what you told me.
On my way.
Stay sharp and keep alert on your way to Understone Keep. The Grey Host could attack again at any moment.
So Ard Kaddick and Arana are working together now?
The vampire noble, your friend Varandus, he convinced Arana that we had to help defend Markarth. We marched when Gwendis gave us the word. Besides, Arana and Kaddick are both of the Reach. Reach folk stick together against outsiders. We always have.
Alright, we gotta get up through the city. To Understone Keep. And hopefully my computer will actually cooperate and not drop frames all of a sudden. Reasons I don't know. Hey!
There you are. After all your talk, I was beginning to think you'd abandoned us. The Grey Host raided my city. Killed more of my people than I like, but...
Yeah.
We held them off. Barely. Now those bastards are gathering in Nichuanzel for their next attack.
Yeah, Lady Blaine and the Grey Host want to kill as many of you as they can to feed an arcane relic.
Well, they certainly did a good job with their first attack. Lady Blaine actually tried to kill me herself. Might have succeeded, if not for Arana. She drove off Blaine and saved my sorry hide. As soon as I can assemble my troops, we'll strike back.
No, you need to defend yourselves and keep your people safe. The fewer Reach folk that die, the better.
Damn it, outsider! Ugh. But your words ring true.
Thank you.
Defend soon. For now. Arana had that look in her eyes, though. I think she plans to try to deal with Blaine on her own. Now, if you have the mind, go to Nichuanzel and help the witch rebel, eh?
I'll find her.
Watch your step in Nichuanzel. From what we could tell, the Grey Host was gathering there for days before the attack.
Damn.
Even without the vampires and werewolves, there are old traps and metal monsters to contend with. Dwarves never did like company.
Why did Arana run off on her own?
A strong witch, in all her anger, is a force of nature. Arana blames Lady Blaine for what happened to her old clan, and rightly so. Sounds like Blaine got into poor Nathari's head. The old ways. Even I'm not fool enough to want them back.
Now that's a beard. Yes, indeed. He has an incredible beard. Why did you ever agree to work with Lady Blaine anyway?
Well, she gave me good counsel, for a time. Even regarding the Grey Host. Sheltering in Markarth saved a lot of Reach folk lives. Until today, at least. Arana warned me, though. She didn't trust Blaine from the start.
Yeah, we discovered that Lady Blaine is an ancient vampire from the Night Hollow clan.
Ha! My gran would scare us with tales of the Night Lords who once ruled the Reach from the land below. Always thought she was just trying to frighten the children. Like most of the Vadishran legends, I suppose there was a kernel of truth in her stories.
Okay, where's... Gwendis!
Hang on, hero. I did a bit of scouting and you need to hear what I have to say. Netchenzel is crawling with Grey Host soldiers, not to mention all the dwarven constructs that clank around down there too.
Did you see Arana? Is she alright?
I didn't see her, but I wasn't able to advance very far into the Undercity. Since you're obviously on your way to help her, and I've delivered all the messages I had, I'm going back to the Library of Arksand.
Yep, Rod Alceron was in the Orrery Chamber. Verandis is going to try to confront him there.
I hate that Verandis has a past. But he is an ancient vampire. I can't expect him to have remained alone for centuries until he met me. His connection to Rada Alceran, though, he needs to be careful. His feelings are going to get him into trouble.
Get him into trouble? How?
Verandis always tries to see the good in people, but any good Rada Alceran had dried up a long time ago. Look, someone needs to help Verandis, and you have to find Arana and deal with Lady Blaine. But maybe when you're finished, you can come join us.
I mean, that's the hope. Oh, wow, I haven't been to this part of the castle yet. Y'all, I'm going into a part of the castle I haven't been in before, because I never really explored around here. Because I didn't think I could. So I'm kind of excited now. I want to see what's everywhere. We're not going to go in there. Goblin Brain wants to just jump off of these into the water, but I think I don't know if I can get back up if I do that. At least not easily. So maybe we have to disobey Goblin Brain just this once. Oh no, I could. I could. I see a ramp. I could get back up there if I wanted to. Okay. Okay. Goblin Brain must be obeyed. I don't know why. I do not know why. There's a part of my brain that's always like, hey, let's jump off whatever the highest thing is in a space into the water. Because why not? Why shouldn't we? But it is a thing that my brain likes to do nonetheless. If I can see a feasible way to get back up. Okay, let's go into Schwanzel. Oh god, how did... So every so often I like looking at the closed captions I wind up using, because to be fair, it translates everything as I'm saying it. I say translate, but that's not really the word I want. It transcribes everything I'm saying as I'm saying it. So it's not going to get everything right it's hilarious to me to see how it translates certain words from the game. Like, for example, Verandis, Nishwanzel. Like, it's clearly not actually saying the words that are there, but it's trying very hard. So I have to give it credit for that. Hi. Well, that sure is a construct over there. I don't think, does it matter which way I go? Okay, I can't get out that way, so that's probably how we're gonna come back in here. Be my guess. Someone came through here, killed a lot of these things already. Gonna avoid that. Well, this sure. Oh. You know, I was hoping. Part of me was hoping I wouldn't have to kill a Centurion just yet. Part of me was expecting the ones on the walls to just like drop down and start attacking me. Because that's happened in the past. But not right now, apparently. Clear.
Over here.
Rana!
I knew I sensed a friendly presence. Thank the spirits for leading you here.
But consider being a gremlin and dismantling a Centurion. That's true. That is true. And oh goodness, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Terrifying, but oh wow. Hi, Rana.
I wanted to finish this, but Blaine, she's too strong. And the Grey Host. I tried to return to Markarth, but got turned around.
Tell me what happened?
I chased Lady Blaine into the depths, battled her to a standstill. Then she summoned the Grey Host. She fled while I fought them off. To the orrery, I think I heard her tell the Grey Host commander.
Verandis went to confront Rada al-Saran there.
Listen, I sensed something else down below. A second keystone. Find it, and you'll be able to enter the orrery chamber.
Got it. Let me get you back to Markarth.
Forget me. Get the second keystone. Don't let Blaine draw any more power from the Dark Heart.
Alright.
Don't linger, Harrier. All this death, it fuels the Dark Heart, making it stronger with every passing moment. Find that keystone, and stop Lady Blaine. Hurry!
Are you sure you'll be alright?
I already feel my strength returning. It's the Dark Heart. Like the ghost song witches of old, I feel its power stirring within me. I hear the whispering of Namira. The Spirit Queen is with me. I won't die in this place.
But isn't the Dark Heart evil?
No, not in and of itself. Like all of Namira's gifts, how we use it is where good and evil come in. It's Blaine who is twisting it to this vile purpose. Stop her. Go on. I'll gather my strength and then see where the Spirit Queen wants to lead me.
Alright. Careful,
Down
Rana.
the stairs, then look for the vaults. That's where I fought Lady Blaine.
Okay. Okay, we can do this. It's related to Namira. That's boring. Well, to be fair, they sort of feel like everything's related to Namira. Just because that's how her clan was, like, raised. And all of that. So I don't know that the Dark Heart is specifically related to Namira per se. But, Arana certainly believes it is. out the battle mage. Now the surrender. Should have done you first. But it is what it is. Hi. Oh, there's more silver in here. Use that for more weapons. Eventually, I guess. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay. Let's keep going. To the vaults. I seriously expect things to jump out at me. Which is not entirely unheard of down here. Like, I've had, in other dwarven ruins, I've had dwarven spiders appear out of nowhere. But maybe that won't happen this time. Because most of them are already dead. Excellent. Sidestep that. Here. Step around the steam trap. Electricity trap. Is this where we need to go? Is this where we need to go? Okay, coming up this way. Oh! Those move! The blades move! Okay, sure. Oh my god, on top of everything else. On top of everything else, there's a giant scarab beetle. Because why not? Why not have a giant scarab beetle in the middle of everything? Because that's not weird enough. Okay. We're gonna look at all the clues first before we go to that keystone and try to grab it. The beetles are pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Something important is locked away here. I don't like the looks of that carrier, though. It hasn't reacted to our presence yet, but I suspect the dwarves placed it here to punish careless intruders. Now that I've seen this chamber with my own eyes, Bethanian's cryptic doggerel makes more sense. The lord chases the thief, the lady pursues her lord, the steed runs after all of them to bring the thief his reward. Constellations, of course. In the course of the year, the order of the signs is lord, steed, lady, and thief last of all. If Bethanian is right, the solution begins with the thief in the lead and the steed comes last. The connection with the thief, the winter sign with the stars of the north is obvious, and the steed is prominent in the southern sky during the summer solstice.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
The lord and the lady are more obscure to me. Neither is connected to the east or west during their seasons. Is the star of the east the lady or the lord? I grow tired of waiting for late, and then perhaps I shall try a little experiment. Okay, so we're going to make note of this in my notebook that almost fell off my desk. Okay, so begins with the thief in the lead, steed comes last. Okay, so we have. This is probably the clue that we need here. And I want to make sure I make note of it. Okay. So we have constellation patterns. This is the west. This is the north. East. We're gonna have to do this in a very bizarre... Hold on. Do I still have that? Is that... Did I grab it? Yes. Should have done this earlier when talking about cheeses. There's the east. I need the north. Where's the north? That's the south. That's the east. Okay. North is there. Problem is, I'm not sure whether or not this is the lady or the lord. We're just gonna touch one and see what happens. Nope. That did nothing. Then this one, which canceled out everything. Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. Got you. There we go. Not you, because the south is last. Then... Aha! Keystone is mine. Alright. Let's go. And yes, we're running. Oh! Oh, that's a blood knight. Hi! Rude! Okay. Go which way? Or even our way. Okay, we need to come this way. To the caverns. 'Cause we need to stop. We need to stop Lady Blaine and Rada al-Saran. And oh my goodness. Are we going to be able to do this in the 20 minutes we have left? I don't know. But we sure as hell are going to try. Indeed. Where even are we? Where even are we? Oh, there we are. Like, where am I? Horse. Yeah. Or ghost elk, I guess. Because this is the mount I'm currently riding. I literally started riding this around Halloween and just never stopped. I have tons of other ghost mounts. I don't know why I just like zeroed in on my ghost elk, but apparently
I'm as frustrated as you are, Gwendis. We don't have a keystone, and I haven't been able to discern another way to get inside.
So fun thing about that, hi Gwendis.
When I got there, Verandis was pacing around like a caged animal, trying to find a way to get inside the library. If you have any ideas, let him know.
So funny thing about that.
Try as I might, I haven't been able to penetrate the wards on the door into the orrery. The dwarven magic is too powerful. Without a keystone of our own, we'll never get inside.
So funny thing about that, Arana couldn't stop Lady Blaine, but she led me to another keystone. I have it.
Another keystone? It seems the spirits of the Reach smile favorably upon us after all. But you say Lady Blaine escaped from Arana. Any idea where she may have gone?
Arana was wounded in the battle, but she heard Blaine say she was returning to the orrery.
No one has entered or departed by these doors in all the time I've been here. It's clear that Rodda and Blaine know more about this old dwarven structure than we do, though. They must have another way to come and go as they need.
Should we try to use the keystone I got?
By all means. If it works, we can finally confront Rodda and Lady Blaine. Together, perhaps we'll fare better than Arana.
Alright, let's go.
I can get through to Rodda. I must.
Ha! It worked! It worked! I don't see this going well for Verandis, though. Like, I honestly don't think he's going to be able to...
Huh? Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
There is no stopping it now, Bruce. A few more adjustments to this infernal machine, and all will be ready.
This won't save your brothers and sisters. I told you it's impossible.
Oh, but you're wrong. About so many things. Can't you feel it, Verandis? The tug of the Dark Heart on your cursed soul.
Leave him alone!
The Dark Heart? You're going to sever our souls from Baal?
You see, once I gather the Exarchs to my side, my ancient promise will be fulfilled. Blaine, spare Verandis and his cherished daughter. Dispose of the rest.
Come and gaze upon the hearts. Come and witness my true power.
Oh. Oh, hello.
You fools! The Dark Heart is mine to command. This is the place where your little rebellion ends.
The Spirit Queen led me here, Harrier. I'll help you defeat this abomination.
Rana.
Blaine corrupts Namira's gift. I'll create void portals. Use them to reach those void mothers and destroy them.
Okay.
We can't defeat her. The fate of the rich depends on it.
Okay, we can do this. Whew.
Portals will help you reach the void mothers.
Hi. You need to stop. No, you stop that. Stop. We are not about this life. Stop it. It's one. Okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. It's fine. This is fine. Stop spawning. Stop spawning your children. Oh goodness. I'll be claiming the Dark Heart for a chandelier. I mean, you could, in all seriousness. It does look like it would make a gorgeous chandelier.
I'll open another portal.
Trying to focus down the Void Mother, because if she dies, her shades become largely irrelevant. There we go.
Interrupt my feeding.
Yes. Oh, I don't like that sound. I should not have used...
Think your Spirit Queen favors you over me?
I mean, she's technically not my Spirit Queen, so... Okay, maybe it is technically tied to Namira, and I'm incorrect. Okay, that is very rude, Blaine. Woo! Ooh. That's a fun mechanic. I like that.
The void is mine.
Void power. Use the portals.
Oh God, here we go again. Yeah, I need you to drop another one, please. Thank you. Put it in a ballroom of ebony, jade, and obsidian with gold accents. It would look nice in there. It would look really nice in there. Also, I'm really hoping that by the time I'm done taking out these Void Mothers, Blaine is not at full health again. So if she is, I will cry. Okay, it doesn't look like it, though. So that's a bonus, really. God. I love these sound effects. They're so loud and overwhelming. It makes this, it really does make this feel like it's some ancient, almost impossible thing. I'm here for this. I am really here for this. But also trying not to die and roll off of the edge of this.
Darkness is mine, you worm!
On the plus side, oh god.
The Night Hollow shall rise again.
Well, this isn't good. So here's the situation. I can't do anything. I'm hitting buttons to attack her and I'm failing miserably. Like, I'm hitting the buttons for everything and I can't do anything. Like, I know there was a bug with this.
Get out of there!
Oh, there we go. There's Blaine. I can attack her now. This is apparently an issue that does happen sometimes with this fight. So be warned when you come to it yourself. I feel like I'm hitting her and nothing is happening. But at least I'm actually attacking her this time, and like, it's not just me not being able to do anything. I do sort of wonder if you play a melee character, can you even hit her up there?
Use the portals.
Because, like, she looks pretty far up there. Like, obviously you can hit her when she comes to the ground.
Darkness. It flows through me. Use the portal. Get out of there. Starport carrier. I'll open another portal.
Like, obviously when Blaine gets really close to the ground, you can kill her. And melee can hit her no problem. But, like, when she's in the air, can you hit her? Can melee characters hit her like that? I don't know. Most of my characters have, like, some sort of range capability. So it's not really something I've thought about too much. Obviously, I wouldn't have had any reason to think about it prior to now anyway, because, you know, this is the first time I've got into this area on this character. But, like, I do wonder, you know? I'm still freaked out by these void things. Like, they are unsettling in the best way possible.
I have more than enough power to deal with you.
Do you, though? Do you, though, Blaine? Nope.
Night Hollow shall rise again.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, this isn't possible. The Dark Heart sustains me.
Not anymore. Rana, oh god, are you okay?
Lady Blaine. Is she dead?
Yeah, we defeated her, but Rana, what happened to you?
The Spirit Queen, Namira. She required a champion. She gave me the strength to press on, despite my wounds. Now, that strength is gone.
The Spirit Queen will just let you die?
She is the spirit of death and decay. Blaine defied natural death, as all vampires do. Using Namira's energy like that, it was an affront. I am happy to have done my part. Verandis needs your help. Go, Harrier. Use this one last portal.
I'll go help him.
Please, help Verandis. I see it now. The Lord of the Grey Host.
Great. Freaking Namira, man. I'm not okay with this. Also, we are going to go a tiny bit over. I apologize. I'm calling this right now. Just because I know what's going to happen at this point. And,
The orrery won't slow down!
My friend, your timing is perfect. Get to the far platform and throw the switch. It will take all of us to stop this infernal machine.
I too wanted tentacle nightmares. I'm not gonna lie. I am mildly disappointed, but I'm also satisfied with what we got.
Tell me, what of Lady Blaine?
I do lament that it was not a tentacled nightmare, however. Hi.
If you hadn't arrived when you did, Gwendis and I would not have been able to power down the orrery. Thank you. But tell me, what of Arana and Lady Blaine? I could feel them. It was like a battle in the darkness.
Lady Blaine took me to the Dark Heart Chamber. Arana arrived. She helped me defeat her.
So it was Blaine's death I felt in the darkness. Rada was right. For some reason, the connection I have to the Dark Heart is strong. But there was something else. Another sensation. Where's Arana, my friend?
Arana said Namira suppressed her wounds so she could defeat Blaine. After the battle, she died.
Arana dead. That's another soul lost to the void. Between her and those that perished at Markarth, the Dark Heart ate well this day. I'd like you to return to Understone Keep. Tell Ardkadak that despite what we have lost, Markarth is safe.
I'll go tell him.
Tell Ardkadak the news. I want to study this machine a little longer. Something here will shed light on Rodda's purpose. I know Rodda won't rest until he saves the Grey Host from its ancient curse. No matter what that means for the rest of us.
But what exactly did Radha al-Saran accomplish here?
Rodda used the orrery to focus the void energy. He created a portal to travel somewhere, but the specific destination eludes me. He did say he needed to gather his exarchs, the original warlords of the Grey Council, the leaders of the Grey Host.
So the Grey Host is still a threat?
An immediate one? No, I don't think so. With Rodda gone and Lady Blaine dead, the Grey Host forces here in the Reach will eventually break up and fade into the shadows. Eventually.
But Radha al-Saran is still out there.
Yes, but he's finished with Markarth and the Reach. I think he got what he wanted from the Orrery and the Dark Heart. At least for now. Don't worry. I'll figure out what else he has planned, and together we will deal with it. When the time is right.
So I don't think we're quite done with the Markarth story just yet. I mean, we did defeat Lady Blaine. So that's done, at least. But we still have to deal with Rada al-Saran and any of the fallout that exists with this. Like, there's still so much more we have to deal with at this point. And we're gonna come back up to Markarth itself, but I think at this point we're going to call it and not actually turn this quest in, because it is 11, and sleep is a good thing. Case in point, Cal taking off to sleep. Which, have a good night, Cal, if you were still hanging about. Oh man, things have happened, y'all. Things have happened. I don't know how to feel about any of this. I'm mildly disappointed that we did not get tentacled monsters. I feel like that would have just been, as much as I didn't want that, like, I feel like that would have been slightly more satisfying to me. Because I am, you guys all know this, I started streaming because of the Secret World, which does have, like, an eldritch element to it. So, I'm mildly disappointed we did not get that. Yeah, instead we got Namira Corrupted Power, which isn't terrible. I just sort of wish it was something a bit more than that. I guess technically I couldn't have expected them to give us a proper eldritch entity. But hold on, I just want to look something up really quickly. Is that what this quest is? I just want to make sure this is not like the end cap to Markarth. Because if so, it feels slightly unsatisfying. Because, you know, Rada is still out there. And I just... I don't think it's the last bit of this, but... I think we're going to leave this where it is for right now. For my own sanity. Because there is probably still more. We still have to deal with Rada al-Saran. So I don't think we are completely done with Markarth yet. We might have another couple of story beats to contend with. But I don't think we are completely done with it as of yet. I am looking forward to seeing what the rest of it is. Because so far, I'm actually pretty satisfied with what we've gotten. Aw, thank you, Pythagoras. Have a good night. We're gonna wrap up anyhow, but I did not expect any of what we got. I'm still relatively satisfied with it. I'm slightly disappointed it wasn't like some Eldritch Horror situation, but that is more because it's essentially my bread and butter as a streamer. It feels weird to say that, especially when I feel like I don't tend to stream a lot of horror games in specific, but it is absolutely how I got started in streaming, and so that sort of thing is very special to me as an individual. Let's see, where can I send us all to now that we're done here? I don't know that a lot of folks are actually streaming today, just on account of today being a holiday here in the US. I don't think folks, there might not be a whole lot of people streaming at the moment. Does not seem to be. So, I think we will just see whatever Autohost winds up picking up for the evening. But thank you all so much for coming and for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it quite a bit. If you're new around here and you enjoyed this sort of madness, if you will, there is a heart-shaped button down in that corner that y'all can click on. And if you turn notifications on, you will be notified when we're live next. Next stream is going to be Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be playing some more Genshin Impact. It's going to be fun. Please come and hang out with us if you are so inclined for that. We've got more story to get through, got more characters to level. It's a whole situation, so please feel free to come and join us for that as well. We're just going to see what Autohost winds up picking up after this. I'm sorry I don't have anybody more, I hesitate to use the word dedicated to send you to, but none of the usual suspects are sadly on today, so I can't send you there. But, y'all have a good rest of your Thanksgiving. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you all again on Sunday. Bye, guys. Have a good night.